2-0, a big advantage. The likes of Jose Mourinho will go into this fixture and just go and lock shop. But we don't know what Arteta is going to bring with the guys. We don't know if he would want them to go all out and still score. We know that Real Madrid's defense is in shambles right now, and we also know that they would also go all out to want to score. And I think that that's where Arsenal is also going to take the advantage to also score. But the question still boils down to a lot of people, I hear them saying it. Can Arsenal hold on to that 3 goals and end up not losing it? That's the big question.
Anything is possible. For me, I think Arsenal did a good job at home. You know, everybody came to the party. Thomas Partey has been one of the players that is very underrated in Arsenal. Nobody saw him as a big deal. But up until that Madrid game, he held on to the midfield. He bossed it and he made everything free flow for Arsenal. You know, from the back line to the attack, they were superb. Even at that, when they said that Kai Havertz is not bad, but nobody missed him. They did their own work very well. Now the question is, will they replicate that in Madrid? In Bernabeu. Bernabeu is a sacred place. And again, you know, Arteta is a kind of Gen Z coach. He might just, his body might be sweeting him. His body might be sweeting him too much, and he might just, you know, mess everything up. But with Ancelotti's idea, you know, he has been in this game for a while. He's an OG. That is why he's called Don Carlo.
Exactly.
Will he do something significant? Will there be a miracle at the Bernabeu? Because everywhere is buzzing. Even the media from Arsenal, the media from Madrid, they are buzzing. If you go there, you will laugh out loud. And I think it's a game of 90 minutes. Will miracle happen? Of course, why can't?
Can Arsenal bottle the 3-goal lead?
It's possible, because we've seen them bottle a whole lot. It's possible. So even up until now, I can't put my money on them.
So who do you think is going to win that fixture?
Madrid might win, but might not qualify.
Okay. Tunja. I know you have a lot to say.
Well,
I can never forget your prediction in the first
No,
leg.
the thing is, I said Arsenal had the advantage playing the first leg at home. And in Champions League, we have seen it over time. Once you can hold your home, once you have the first leg being played at your ground, you have every advantage working for you. So, and Arsenal did that job, and they did it so well. But now going back to Madrid, is it doable? Yes, it's doable. Because in football, we have seen, there's no anything that wants to happen now that will be new to us. We have seen people 4 goals to 0, and they come back, you know, winning and even going ahead to win the Champions League. Liverpool, a case study. But for me, I love the mind game that the Madrid fans are playing. They're playing a very interesting mind game. And if Arsenal is not careful, they will fall for it. Most of the players are coming out and saying, oh, we'll do it, we can do it. That alone can rub Arsenal the wrong way, might rob their confidence. Yes, they have 3-goal lead, but it can become 0 at the Bernabeu. So I'm afraid for them. I think they should also be putting some kind of stake. It's just like a wrestling game. Before they go into the ring, you see them face off each other, and you see the body language.
You think they're doing that is necessary?
Yeah, I feel Madrid has the biggest body language now going into this second leg, that you know what, you're coming to my home. Just forget about what happened yesterday, and that is the good thing about football. Because you won yesterday does not give you the guarantee that today we can run things again. Yes, the margin is quite big. So I would expect Arsenal to lock this up at home, you know, at the Bernabeu. But with Don Carlo, with the Real Madrid boys, the Vini, forget it. Anything can happen.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction?
Well, God is a miracle working God. I love the bragging right I have against Arsenal. Madrid is going to do the needful. Yes. Real Madrid is coming back. A miraculous one at that.
But
and it's
again right now,
5 games to 3. Yes. Madrid is a goal-scoring team.
Yeah.
Forget the fact that they did not score any at the Emirates. Forget that. They are a goal-scoring team. So So
They might be bad, but I think when it comes
yeah,
to
might just end
goals,
5-3 in favor of Madrid. They might just get that 5 goals. The goals they didn't score last week, they might score everything in one night and rubbish the Arsenal record that they just got. So for me, I'm very open-minded, but I just want Madrid to go through. Yeah, they deserve it.
Oh my goodness! I mean, that prediction, Punja never ceases to amaze me with her predictions. To be honest.
why?
You never see, but I mean, let me leave it at that.
I know why. I know the people I'm dealing with. Guys. You know, Arsenal. I want them. I always want them to shock me.
Honestly,
Let them shock me.
Arsenal boys, they are banger boys.
Today,
Today they are like this. Tomorrow you will see them. Nothing.
Lady Siska.
Well, I think they both said it all, but I feel it's a game of whoever wants it the most. A lot of people have come out to say, oh, it is done and dusted for Real Madrid. But then again, history might just repeat itself.
Oh.
We've seen a situation whereby, PSG against Barcelona, and a lot of people said, oh, it's over for Barcelona. And, the second leg, the reverse was the case, and eventually Barcelona qualified in that year. I think 2017, 2018, we were Champions League. So that could as well happen. And trust me, if Madrid can get in 2 goals in the first half, then it is done and dusted for Arsenal. I can say this anytime, any day. I can take it to the bank because I saw how they played against Atletico Madrid, and at the end of the day, into the next phase. So Madrid is one club that if they bring in their heart, if they bring in everything, they will get the result and get the job done. And also do not forget, a whole lot of things is at stake. And Ancelotti's job is at stake as we speak currently.
Yeah.
So it's a case of, guys, please, you have to
Mbappe,
make me
Ballon
proud.
d'Or, is
You know?
also
So a whole lot of things are just, at stake. So they will just want to prove a point.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't think it's going to be a very pretty one for Arsenal. Yes, they might have gone with 3 goals to nothing, but they don't cease to amaze me.
Who goes through?
Arsenal is the kind of team that, they are here today and they're down tomorrow.
Banger.
Who goes through, Lady Siska?
After beating
A slim
Madrid
win for Real
3-0.
A slim win for
A
Real
slim
Madrid.
win for Real
Okay, you're
Madrid.
sitting on the fence.
I'm sitting on the fence.
Okay,
Madrid
Punja already
might
said,
win, but might not qualify.
Okay, for me, for my prediction, in the first leg, I gave it to them. I said I said I'm giving them a chance. For this one, I'm scared, like I said. Arsenal are good at bottling things. How can they hold off a Real Madrid team that is crazily hungry right now? I don't know. I think Arsenal will go through. They might lose on the night, but I think they will go through. Real Madrid might win on the night. I think Real Madrid will win on the night, but Arsenal will qualify.
I'm feeling
That
like
is my
that.
prediction.
In as much as I want Madrid to qualify,
Yeah, that's
but
what I
I'm feeling
think.
that
That's what I
way
think.
too.
Okay, Bayern Munich versus Inter Milan. Bayern Munich lost it at home, 2-1. What is going to happen, okay?
Inter has shown us that we are ready. Because even Punja warned me when I was predicting Bayern to win at home. She said, we were here and talking about it, and the goals kept coming in. But at home, at this San Siro,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a difficult one for Bayern Munich. I'm seeing Inter, taking this one.
Inter to take this one.
Yeah.
Punja.
Yes, I think they lost their chances. Bayern Munich lost their chances to get a win at home, or even a draw could have, still been manageable. But for them going away to San Siro in Italy, I think it's going to be a very difficult one. The way the Inter players played that game, they played like they were the ones at home. It was a compact game for them. They played box to box. They were in control of the game from the beginning to the end. Even when Bayern Munich pulled one, they came back quickly, to get. So they made sure they get that away win. And coming back home, I just feel it's a done deal for them. I don't see Bayern Munich coming back from this one. It's just a pity that I think it's just.
Your money is on Inter Milan.
Yeah, my money is on Inter Milan to win Bayern Munich at home. Might just be 1-0, just a very slim victory, but it will get them through to the next round of the UEFA Champions League.
Lady Siska.
Well, this is a tough one to call, if you ask me. But at the end of the day, I'll just go with the crowd at this point in time, and it's quite Inter Milan, because it's looking like if you do well, it gets to a stage whereby when you get your result perfectly well, in the first leg, it could just be, you know,
Mhm.
all for you going into the second leg. And Inter Milan did well to get the good result away from home, and you can now imagine them playing in front of their fans. So it means a whole lot for them. So I just feel they will just kill through as well into the semi.
Inter Milan. Okay, I think he's a tall order, but I'm slim win. Again, I'm gonna stick with Bayern Munich. I don't know.
Wow.
Yes, I'm gonna stick with Bayern Munich. I don't know what's gonna happen. We might end up seeing penalties in this game, but I'm gonna stick with Bayern Munich.